Welcome to my old school RuneScape series, where I take on the ultimate self-sufficiency challenge, vendor-locked Ironman. In Ironman mode, players are entirely self-reliant, unable to trade with others or use the grand exchange. In this series, I push the boundaries further by foregoing all purchases from in-game vendors. Every rune is crafted by my own hands, every tool scavenged from monster drops, and every resource gathered through sheer determination. So grab a coffee, sit back, and relax. This is the vendor-locked Ironman experience.
Give myself a new dwarven rock cake for this. It's kind of a vendor unique, and this is practically through a dialogue anyway. So there we go, 100 coins. I ended up with like almost 900k points. We got 2 levels today, a couple levels away from 75, then this to 75 defense, and I think I'm gonna go for 90 strength after, I'm pretty sure. We'll see. I remembered everything wrong about this place. How much Overlord gives you, how much absorption gives you, how much these cost. I've misremembered every single detail about this place. Luckily, I decided last 3 days that I don't really need to worry about the Nightmare Zone. I got the imbue for the Slayer helmet already, so I can just do something else. Okay, well, no imbue for today. Screw you. YouTube, listen up. Valamor came out. We've been doing that a lot with my main, and it's time to take our Ironman to Valamor as well. I'm not gonna do any of the quests or anything like that today, because we're gonna start with the fletching minigame. I'll be explaining how all that works. It's probably pretty new for many of you, as it just came out. I think I'm gonna try to do it until 74, so we're gonna be doing it for a while. And while we're doing it, we're gonna get rid of all these old bows that I have, and it should be great. I have a couple of things that I need to test. For example, the usage of lock basket. 300 maple, 300 chew. Anyway, lock brace. Thank you. And use. I don't understand what's going on. What's the wait, did I buy a wrong thing? No. What am I doing wrong? I don't have the patience for this shit today. There you go. I should have everything about here. More or less, except the actual. I don't have any below locks. Oh my god, this grind is gonna be so much worse than I thought. I was kind of hoping I would have below locks for this. This is gonna be a whole different grind that I have in mind. Whatever, we need to get it done. I wanna do the fletching thing. If it's gonna be harder, it's gonna be harder. It's fine. I wanna see if we can use the log basket to create the totems. Just, I don't know if you can. I don't know if it can take the log away from the basket, or do you need to have it in your inventory. That's gonna define a little bit here, just about like how easy it is or how not easy it's going to be. So here in the new area of Valamor. So the Valamor Final Dawn came out. We got this area and we got this area. That's pretty much it, yeah. And in Auburn Valley, there's a new Slayer monster thing in a Stalker Den. You have to do a pre-quest for it called Shadows of Custodia. Not a bad one, actually pretty easy one. And there's the fletching minigame, totem fletching. And this is what we are going to be doing today. I have been doing it quite a bit with my main, but my main doesn't have a log basket, so I had to do like 4 totems at a time, then bang, 4 totems, bang, 4, something like that. I think I did like 5 and 3, but nevertheless. And I'm hoping with the Ironman that I'm able to do all 8, then bang, and it should be a little bit faster. I am going to use all the short bows and stuff we have, but apparently I don't have any willows, which means that this is not going to be as fluent as I thought, but actually we have to stop and do some wood grinding. But this shouldn't require anything else but the minigame talk with this guy and start it up pretty much. Let's get it going and let's see let's see how it goes. So yeah, that didn't take long to run into an issue. I was kind of afraid of this. It won't be able to take the logs out of my basket on its own. It doesn't really change anything. I can still keep the logs on me, but it forces me to do this every time. And wait, can I even? Yeah, I have to do it like this every time. That's gonna be not really ideal, but we can do that while we move to the next one. So I think I can do that without actually losing any XP per hour. It's just gonna make it a little bit more tedious. Not a big deal, not a big deal. We should still be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost a full circle. I need to figure out how this goes and what's the fastest possible way to do this. I'll do a little explanation for you in a YouTube vlog. So, fletching minigame. When you're running between the totems, step on these. They will add to the offerings that are left for you next. There is 8 totem sites like this. You need logs in your inventory, and the logs need to be the same material as the bows or whatever you're gonna be sacrificing. You put down a totem, then you pick up the spirit animals that are roaming next to the totem. Quite simple, isn't it? Yes. There we go, 3 animals, then you decorate it. You use 4 whatever bows, shields. I think you can use stocks to decorate it. And as so, when the end comes here, he will leave you an offering. It takes, I think it was a couple of minutes before it resets, and it takes less than it takes you to run this whole circle and bank. It should about be done before you get back to the first one. So you can just keep running, keep pulling crazy fletching XP, and obviously this is our first version of any kind of fletching activity. Also you get construction XP, that's cool. And it is quite amazing. With my main, I did 2 totems with 2 short bows, and I was pulling about 150,000 XP per hour with all the offerings and stuff. The offerings have quite a bit of different kind of loot that you can get from them. I think I'm gonna gather quite a bit of them, and we're gonna open them together so I can show you guys what kind of stuff you can get from them. I won't be doing it until 74, as there is a couple things that I could possibly get that would make this a little bit faster after. I think I'm gonna just gather them as many we get today. We're gonna open them, and hopefully for the next grind we'll have some extra accessories to use while we're doing this. It should all work out, but it's quite simple. Remember to try to step on these if you're doing it actively. I'll show you guys the rewards and such later on. Yeah, this is what we're gonna be up to today. Okay, we had a little bit of a system update there, so I'm gonna use this opportunity to open the offerings we've gotten so far. Not really for any other reason than hopefully getting a unique item that could help us to do this a little bit more even efficiently. Also to show you guys a little bit what kind of stuff we can get from these. If we can get any uniques, I'm gonna stack up all the offerings we get afterwards, and we're gonna do like a huge opening for it, and it's gonna be super exciting for you guys, obviously. For now, let's see what we got so far. I think I can do a hasty rummage. Fine, it's only 43 of the... Are you serious? Are you fucking with me? The first thing we got a unique item. Oh yeah, the end branches. These are the branches you need to create Atlal. This is what I mean, you can't farm end branches. You need these from this to make Atlal. Okay, let's go depot some of the roots. I got a green man mask straight up. I do not know what this does, but I know it's sort of a unique. Is that like a fletching gear thing? Okay, let's depot these and let's continue. Oh my god, look at those bales of flax. That is so sexy. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, 15 watermelon seeds? That's huge. This is one of the most annoying seeds to try to get in any other way. Okay, we didn't get lucky with any actual uniques, but this ain't too shabby. This ain't too shabby. There's end branches. We need these. Atlal is gonna be our main weapon going forward in 3 levels. Flaxes. I like that, but I still want the spin. Let's see what we can get from arrow tips. Oh my god. That's not a joke. Like that's worth something. Only 200 tips, 60k worth of freaking arrows. Damn. Okay. Oh, I thought for a second that was Huasca. Can you imagine if I got 10 Huasca seeds from this? That would have been crazy. But ain't too shabby, ain't too shabby. What was the mask for again? Cosmetic reward from whale totems. 1 in 500 chance. 1 in 500 chance. That was my first pull. Talk about spoon. Not that it was like useful already, but that's still cool. Its style can be changed by using 303 leaves on it, which grants 20 fletching experience and permanently unlocks that style, allowing players to freely switch between appearances once unlocked. Oh, you can use it to create a Green Man statue and a Green Man carving in the POH. We can trade the mask into research points. 125 of them too. That's kind of cool though. I like that. But yeah, let's continue. And 69 fletching. Funny number. Yeah, anyway, we can now make runite crossbow. Great. And runite crossbow bolts. Okay, that's kind of huge. Obviously, I don't have smithing for it yet, but we are only 5 levels away from being able to create our very own sunlight antelope crossbow. And also start using our about 10k of bolts that I have stacked up already, and I haven't even begun hunting antelopes for real yet. So yeah, that's great. No more creating mithril arrows soon. Very excited. 69, let's continue. And as a professional YouTuber has to, I was also able to miss a level up. Yay! Let's hero clap for that. Great job, great job. Don't do this at home, kids. I'm a professional. But yeah, we actually got a 52 construction from that too. That is amazing. So far, we've been able to gather a total of almost 10k construction XP by doing this. That is not too bad, honestly. Like, it's in a little bit of a shit show to level anyway. So I'll take anything extra I can get. Absolutely beautiful. Also, while we're checking this out, we're sitting on 200,000 gain from fletching. I think I reset that pretty much at the start of, little after the start. So probably like a little over 200k so far in maybe 3 hours of active grind. Some agility, but I think I reset that as well. But anyway, yeah, construction XP, some super little agility, and a shit ton of fletching. We love to see that. Good job so far. Let's continue. God damn, I miscalculated again. But there we go. 70 fletching. Absolutely beautiful. We can now make Jew longbows. Okay, that's cool. I also just now changed to Jew. I'm not sure if we're gonna do rest of the maple. I'm gonna probably start stacking up more Jew for now. And if I keep stacking it up faster than I keep consuming it, I think I'm gonna just focus on doing Jews. But if not, I'll probably roll back to the maples at some point. But for now, 70. I'm gonna do this run, take the offerings, and we're gonna check what we get. And we're gonna end this session there. Some great work today. 5 levels, like that. Snap of a finger, and we got 5 levels of fletching. I like that. Okay, let's see what we can get from these bad boys. Oh, please give me my uniques. My friendo, give me unique. I do like that I'm getting also arrows from this, and flags, arrowheads. Like, it's amazing. Please, blocks. Gimme.
Come on. Come on, man. Please. The loom or the knife, please. Be fair. A lot of seeds, that's great. 3 seeds, nevertheless. Also, the feathers are somewhat painful for me to get otherwise. Damn. Okay, no unique, sadly. What can you do? I don't think I'm gonna open my flax yet. I wanna get the loom. Let's see what arrows. Decent, 2. But I think that's pretty much that. That's pretty good. That's 1200. What is that? 1500 flax bowstrings. That without having to collect a single flax. Also, it's 15,000, 22.5k crafting XP. Not too shabby, you know. I'm so close to the Sunlight Antelope crossbow. It's gonna be so awesome. Oh, look at that beautiful thing. A little recording here. We're back live. I wasn't able to get quite 902 logs. I think I'm sitting on 840. We're gonna get pretty close to 74 with that, which is something we will continue pretty soon. But first, I wanna do some bank cleaning. Not in a sense that you would imagine, but more in a sense that I'm gonna, for example, pick up these bad boys. Just to showcase you guys what I'm up to. I'm gonna start filling my inventory and you can start reading between the lines on what I'm probably planning on doing. The idea is to get rid of some of the stuff that is supposed to be consumed and clean this thing up a little bit, just to spice things up. So we're gonna go do a couple scrolls. I'm gonna let you guys know if there's anything specific we need to do to complete them, or if we have to skip them or anything like that. And other than that, I'll show you guys some drops, hopefully, soon. We got a couple beginner caskets already, but I got an interesting step from an easy task. I think we were able to do all of these straight up from what I have in bank. I think I'm gonna try to build a stash there just to have them there in the future. Okay, we need any rune heraldic helmet for this next one, so bye now. On to the next one. So, yeah, we were able to do 2 beginners, 1 easy and 1 hard. Let's see if we can get lucky here. Nothing. Well, I guess a collection log, but yeah, nothing. Another master clue, really? Yeah, hopefully that was even at least a new page. We did get a second Bandos page. I guess that's something. Let's see the brimstone key. These have been absolutely horrible so far, so let's continue that. Whoa, that's actually like, that would be 150k for a main. Yeah, totally useless for us now, but maybe one day. So yeah, we're gonna continue the fletching. We have about 800 something chew logs to do this with. I'm gonna be making the bows while I do the runs. That should yield us some extra resources from this. Okay, we hit 71 just a bit ago, and we're pulling pretty much over 200k XP per hour while fletching these bows while we're running this. That's very impressive. I think the accurate what I hit with my main, just doing the totems, I bought the bows for it beforehand. I think we did 140k, 145k, something like that. So that's almost 60,000 XP more per hour by just doing this fletching while we're at it. Yeah, we're not really losing anything, so why not? Pretty cool, pretty cool. This is super fast, so we're gonna continue, see where this takes us. So if we use a log basket, we can just keep emptying it for the logs and do the full 8 circle. We could do even a couple more. So that's gonna help us a little bit. I don't know why that didn't really occur to me earlier, my bad, but now we know. Just to see if I can get lucky enough to get the spool, the spinning bowstring pull, string pull. I'm gonna see what we have in these offerings. So wish me luck. Yo, we got the knife! Really? Okay. Well, faster fletching. Other than that, decent stuff. Pretty much the same as they used to be. So yeah, I can't remember the exact amounts. They will be on the screen right now. But this thing makes fletching faster, and I knew it. But look at this thing. Look at how fast we start making bows. Dumb. Like what? That's a crazy difference. Fletching knife, gold. I'm not 100% sure, and I could go through the trouble of checking this, but I'm pretty sure we actually carved these faster as well. Yeah, way faster. No way. So, okay, that's really cool. It makes even the actual totem creating faster. Hell yeah, I like that. What a gold update altogether. Let's go. And 72, heavy ballista, juice seals, moonlight antler bolts, beautiful. Let's continue. Should still be under half an hour. Sadly, we won't have all enough dew logs, but at least we're getting there fast, if nothing else. And there we go, 73 already. This is so stupid fast. It's not even, it's not a joke. That is crazy. We are running out of dew logs, and I think we won't have enough to finish this. Our last hope is that I can rummage the pool, but I doubt that. I'll do a little rummaging in a bit, and let's use what we have anyway. See where we land with all that. Come on, baby. Come on, gimme. Be fair. I got it. I got it. We got it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. We got all the 3 items so far. We got all the 3 items. That's how you freaking do it. Bowstring spool, acquired. Fletching knife, acquired. Green man mask, acquired. What am I missing? Am I missing something? I don't know. I'm feeling good. That's amazing, because now this will allow us to try how much can I pull XP per hour if I'm also stringing all the bows that I have on me. This is gonna be pretty exciting, but this also requires a little bit preemptive maneuvers. Let's rummage these through. Okay, that's it. So, what do we want to do here first? This is going to be a bit interesting. We're gonna take bales of flax. We're gonna take a bowstring. We're gonna run next to this beautiful little thing called a spinning wheel. And on that spinning wheel, we will start opening bales of flax. And we will start inserting them into this beautiful bowstring spool. Couple things here. First of all, I don't need to move from the spinning wheel. That is pretty cool. AFK crafting XP as well. Not a lot, but extremely cool. It even goes automatically there. You serious? I don't even need to insert it. Okay, so filling it is awesome. And if I got 50k more per hour by crafting the bows, I think I should be able to get another 50 for stringing them. If I can do it as efficiently and like, yeah. So that alone would add 100k XP per hour compared to just having the bows, building a totem, and sacrificing the bow or offering the bow. That's a huge difference. And that should be a big enough difference to like help us quite a bit. I only have what, 160 Julox left or something like that. I don't think I won't do more of this stringing right now. As you can see, this is still extremely slow. That doesn't change. It's now just stupid AFK. This is something you've never been able to do before. We didn't have bales of flags that you can stack up like 2.5k flags on your back. And we didn't have a way to storage them. We had to bank every single time between these. I'll show you guys what we can do with if we string them as well. I'm very, very curious, to say the least. I went a bit of AFK at this point, and I got ourselves 80 wood cutting, as well as collected a whole ton of wood for the future grinds. Got a couple upgrades on the gear, and we were looking pretty damn good. but the grind continues. I went ahead and got the magic logs to get rest of the lumberjack outfit as well. I kind of want to reward myself from this grind I just did. We were able to get even another hard clue before finishing. After we finished the fletching, what we kind of got left off with, I think we're gonna do all the clues I got, because we got a lot of clues from this grind. I wanna get them done so we can keep getting more. We were missing what? About 100 logs, without considering that we could have stringed the bows, which we are gonna do now. I had to do something for just a little while, and I decided to, what the hell, I'm gonna go grind the 2 trees there while I do this stuff. One thing led to another, and some things came up and some things went to a different direction than I thought, and we ended up eventually with 81 wood cutting, so 6 levels of wood cutting. I've been on this for like 3 days. I edited one of the longest videos I've ever done, and I was just wood cutting whenever I could give the attention required for it. I already bought these gloves, and I also bought the lumberjack hat as well as lumberjack boots. So we have used a little bit of wood on those and a little bit leaves as well. But even so, we're still sitting on 15,000 plus anime infused bark. I also made forester's rations from all the food that we won't be needing anymore in the future. So we get a little bit extra XP right now from this. Just along the leaves and stuff. I didn't have any dew leaves when I started this. I did use some for the mask that I acquired earlier. Then we have those 2 things, yes. Obviously we've been doing a lot of forestry here. I've gotten mostly leaves, bird nests with eggs, beehive parts, and that's pretty much it. I haven't literally done anything else. There was something weird. These. I got these all of a sudden, and I actually still didn't even figure out what they are. Plus all these clues. That's what I was talking about. We need to do this. Let's check this out fast. You can get them only when you're chopping trees in Varlamore, and can be used on ends in this area, and they give you a bird nest in return. Also, let's go get my yeah, we ended up getting 2,900. Well, I actually used 300 of them already, so over 3,000 chew logs, about 400 magic logs so far. Also some maple and willow for the gloves and other outfit pieces. Can I really just use them on these? Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. Let's go. That was nice. There we go. Full lumberjack set. We look absolutely amazing. I love it. That's such a cool look. That's such a cool look. Amazing. So first things first, let's get ourselves the Sunlight Antelope crossbow. This is such an insane upgrade that it doesn't even make any sense. I remember when this came out and people were like all surprised, like what the hell, like what is this, like how is this so strong, like was it supposed to be this strong, is this new meta, blah blah blah. I literally went for 74 fletching, even if it is fun now, only for the reason of getting this thing that we're about to get. And funny enough, I don't have a single goddamn antler at home, so we need to go hunt one Sunlight Antelope. I might have forgotten a poking stick. Oh well then, use this on that. There we go. Sunlight Antelope crossbow. I remember that there's literally things out there, monsters out there, that this bow is like one of the top options, a crossbow. It's same, I think it's same attack speed as Carol's, which makes them both the fastest crossbows in the game. And sometimes, same as with like blowpipe, if enemy has very low defense, anything that attacks more often has way higher DPS because you get more rolls. This is one of those weapons. I think it had like an armor. I'll pull some information, you guys. But this is so huge. We now have this with like 10,000 bolts, and on top of that I also have the Athlal, which soon to be like 30,000-40,000 bolts when we're done with moons. That's quite bananas. This whole thing is quite bananas. Happy, nevertheless, very happy. Very happy. Okay, I can only find these Jaguars for now, but let's see this little machine gun in play. Damn, it shoots often. Look at that attack speed, that is crazy. Oh, this is gonna be so good for us. And such a perfect combination to what else we already have. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at it. It's kind of damn cool as well. Next, I really wanna get back to the moons properly again. I've been avoiding it without like unpurposely, but I've noticed myself like we should be way further with that grind already at this point, and we haven't even done a single run in like 2 weeks. So yeah, I want to fix that, and other than that we're gonna also get back to doing all the farm runs, all the stuff like that. I think we're gonna focus on herbs and trees and fruit trees for XP right now. Teeth farm pretty close as well. With the new Varlamore patch, they also added this amazing quality of life upgrade to crabs, and you guys know how much I love doing crabs already right now. There is this new crab in Varlamore, and it's a perfect AFK. AFK doesn't really get better than that regarding combat AFK. No more fighting for spots, no more none of that BS. Just consistent grind, killing a big crab. Only having to dodge the game every 10 minutes, once every 10 minutes or so. So I'm kind of planning on doing the couple levels we're lacking there, and use the active time to complete some other grinds we have. Because we could also go like Slayer level range with that, for example. We even have Slayer helmet and all that. Anyway, actually before moons, I almost already forgot. Let's see what we can do from these. Seems that we have to do just a little bit of crafting to get these. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I always enjoy doing stash units and building the unit itself and filling them, because I know next time I come across the same task again, I've already done all the work. I just need to stop by, and I really like that. These tasks always feel like it's kind of same with songs. Like it feels like I should just stop, get this task done, even if it's gonna take a second, because the next 5 times I come across it, I don't have to worry about nothing. I'll just wrap it up. Pretty much. I actually don't have a steel pickaxe. I am gonna go through the trouble of getting one. I'm gonna get one from Corand, from the haunted pickaxes. I'm gonna just stash it then, and we never have to. I checked the wiki, this is the only clue task that requires one. So let's just get it done. This bow absolutely slaps. It's crazy. I'm loving it. And there we go. That wasn't too bad, like 5 minutes something. But I saw one, yeah, there. Steel pickaxe, acquired. Damn, this is a little bit too much work right now. I'm not gonna go for Mythic Rope Bottom and Adamant Halber and all, like, yeah. Sadly, we have to drop this medium. I killed some Rockian Wizard, I think. And I got an Earth Battle Staff. I actually don't have, I only had a Staff of Earth before, so kind of a funny upgrade. We were able to get all except that one. I ended up with 6 casket total. Nothing. Cut Hicks page. That's a new one at least. One closer to God book. I can't remember what peaceful blessing, what god was that protection against, but that's possibly a new god protection that we didn't have. We don't have that many. I think we only have some rock. Black shield, nothing really. I have collection log, I guess. And the last one, nothing mention worth really. Wait a second, that's our first blessing period. I don't think we... Yeah, we only have Rados placing 1 and that doesn't give you prayer. That's my first ammo slot, like useful ammo slot item outside of ammo. No way! That's actually very, very cool. I like that. I like that. So let's do a farm run, at least trees and herbs, something like that. And we also have a new tree spot through the Valamore update. Awesome, awesome. We've collected quite a random but nice amount of very random but nice seeds while we've been doing other stuff. So let's take the seed vault first. We're gonna have to do some real compost grinding soon, ultra compost. If I remember right, the problem right now is that I have ran out volcanic ash. Yep. We'll have to fix that. Our first ever hardwood going down the ground. There's probably a choke there somewhere, but I'm not gonna grab it this time. 59 farming there. We can now do whiteberry bushes. That's actually pretty huge. Nice, nice. Aiming for that 65 mainly right now, but still cool. We just used our last ultra compost and I have that super compost plus maybe 200-300 of it in the bank if I remember right. I just got like back to back for real beginner clue scrolls from mining this. It's kind of wild. I'll just fill my inventory with soda ash and call it there, I think. So that's how far we got. I'm gonna stop it there. We got enough to go for a while. I don't know if is it just me, but I feel like it's kind of wild that like from this little bit of mining, like 10 minutes or something, I don't know, I got 3 clues alone. That seems kind of excessive. I don't know. I'm not in a way complaining. I'm just wondering like what I've missed pretty much, you know? I just remembered I was missing like 5,000 points to imbue my Slayer helmet. I misremembered how much points I actually needed. Let's go finish that fast because I was kind of thinking of leveling ranging maybe with Slayer a bit. I've never done Nightmare Zone with range, but I kind of want to give it a go. I'm not even gonna look up if it's legit or not. I'm gonna be curious and see see how it is. Yeah, that did not take long. I got some extra points for the future as well, so we can prepare for any runs we want to do. Finally got the imbued Slayer helmet. Let's go.
And as it is normal for me at this point already, I ended up doing something totally different, which was Brimhaven Agility course.
And there we go, 64 agility. That's a couple levels of agility here. I actually haven't done this before, so that's actually pretty accurate to this session. We got 212 tickets. I'm actually gonna continue a little bit longer.
We've been doing Brimhaven Arena quite a bit now. We have 620 vouchers / agility arena tickets. Sadly, we cannot buy herbs with vouchers. Kind of same idea as with the LMS or Motherlode Mine or something like that. I cannot buy things with that currency either that I can get in other ways. But we will be, I don't know if I'll buy the recolor. Maybe I'll just keep saving for the hook. But the XP is what we are here for. We're gonna get somewhere like 70 or something from this, I believe. I kinda came up with a plan that I am going to try to go for Sins of My Father. And reasoning behind that is that I wanna get 72 agility, even if we only need 71 right now for the Mauritania Heart Diary. I wanna get 72 and I wanna start doing Sepulture, Hallowed Sepulture, whenever that's possible, as you can get quite rune drops, for example. The rune drops is literally what I'm after. After you open the level 3, it's actually one of a really fast XP as well if you do it well. Quite a lot more fun than any other agility activity that I can come up with. It's just kind of pointless before 72, as well as you can't do it before you've done Sins of My Father. Now the fact is, can I actually do Sins of My Father? It's recommended level like 95 combat level, I'm 96. I did it somewhere around 95 with my main, although I've only played a couple of months or so of RuneScape at that point. But I had divine potions, I had most ideal possible gear, best possible food, and I still struggled with it. Obviously, we've come quite far after that.
after the first time I did it. So I do want to believe that I'm able to do it. Why I'm going to go for it right now? A, I'm streaming. And B, you get experienced homes from both actually, Taste of Hope and Sins of My Father. And when possibly not the most ideal way to use them, to put them in agility, but that those agility tomes could be enough for 72 right now already, without any more grinds or like Brim Heaven or anything. I kind of want to see how that goes. I'm not going to do the math because I want to do the Sins of My Father anyway. Doesn't really change anything. We'll also open vampires already. That's kind of crazy. It's really good gold. On top of that, we can get the vampire dust, etc. we need for the hollowed. We can get the Master Slayer task, which is beautiful. Task you can do AFK without using any kind of prayer potions or anything. That's goddamn phenomenal for me. So let's get to Taste of Hope. Start with that. I'll show you guys if there's any extra steps we need to take because of the challenge. Other than that, I don't think there's too much to show here. Maybe the so-called boss fights we have to do. Also, let's go see how much we get from these agility tickets. It's gonna be exciting. That's a lot of goddamn tickets if you ask me. Okay, let's see this. There we go. That'll do. That's also the last requirement for any quest. I think Song of the Elves requires 70 agility, which is the highest agility requirement from any quest. That is pretty awesome. Also, that's a lot of good shortcuts. Taverly Dungeon shortcut is absolutely insanely huge. Fossil Island Hardwood shortcut, not bad at all. Saradomin areas in God Wars is gonna be great as well. That is quite something. From 66 to 70. Straight up. Straight up! Let's go. Should we buy the... Yeah, why the fuck not? Never really had a good reason to buy this, so... There we go. That's actually pretty damn cool. I like that. I actually kind of like that. I didn't think it's gonna be that cool. The black works really well with the blue there. Huh. Not bad at all. Let's go. Considering how much we're doing running around, the Graceful is so on point here. Like without this would be... this quest would take probably like double the time it's taking right now. That's crazy. I'm kind of like looting stuff, but I'm searching them from crates. There's the pestle and mortar that we would have, that we were considering getting. It's one of the options. This should all be in the rules. Oh gosh darn it. That's not good. Okay. We should be able to save spot the abomination though, so this should not be a biggie. Time to die, beast. Nope. And Flagian is gone. Buffalo is going crazy. It's all good, guys. It's all good. Let's finish it off. Well, that took a while, but at least we got it. Run, 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 run. Yeah! Yeah! God, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this questline. I hate these vampires. I hate this. Yeah, better get it done anyway. But yeah, there is a good reason why you wanna go through this suffering. There's a couple reasons why you wanna go through this. So one is going to be this flail, then the vampires, then all you can get from them, how AFK they are, how good of a Slayer task. The goddamn blood shard, hallowed poulture, the essences, Gale essence, something like that. Like, this thing opens up everything else, pretty much. Oranian altar could be really good for us, because you can get runes that you can't craft yet otherwise. And there we go, Ivandi's flail, which is an absolutely beautiful weapon. Yeah, this wasn't too bad. We only ate a couple food even. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that. Let's go. He's dead. Wait, we distracted them again? I'm getting so lucky right now with that. Thank God. Oh, I hate these vampires. Then Taste of Hope. Done. We got the Ivandis Flail, the weapon to kill vampires with, Dragon's Medallion and a Tome of Experience. Most importantly, we can now do Sins of My Father, or at least give it a go. Regarding how well that went, I would say that we should be able to at least give it a fair go. We will see soon. Yeah, we also need to get one level of crafting to do Sins of My Father, but it's only 5k XP, so that shouldn't be a biggie. There we go, 56 crafting, that was quite fast. We can now do diamond necklaces, snakeskin shields, as well as colossal pouches. I wonder if the snakeskin shield is actually worth doing just to have some kind of offhand for a crossbow. I need to check its stats, but yeah, well, we have now all the requirements for Sins of My Father, except the balls. No, we do have the balls, okay, we got this. I'll just finish up this and we'll get going. We are going to get 90,000 XP as tomes from Sins of My Father. We use them on agility, we're still lacking 52k. I really don't want to use this in agility. For us, Herb Lore is so much worse than agility. It's only 2.5k. I can get that easily, like 10k from doing something else. And we're getting Herb Lore from this 54. We can now make a clean quarm. Yeah, we can't use the big tomes on Herb Lore anyway at this point, so I'm gonna accept the fact that I'm gonna use them here. Also, before we start Sepulture, we need to get 3 more levels of construction, but that's literally like half an hour of mahogany homes, if even that. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Jesse! It's time to cook. I don't know why this place gave me that vibe, but yeah, that was easy enough. Good job. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Good job. Let's go. We are done with Damien. There we go. We have the Blisterwood Flail, even a better vampire killing weapon. It's actually a really good weapon in a way. We'll see if I can actually beat this guy. I have my doubts, but we'll see. Let's prepare for that. Okay, we're gonna do just a little bit of mining to get Retro Pass, so I can make Efaritase Aid, a ring that will give us 15% accuracy on a vampire killing weapon, as well as would allow you to use any other weapon to hit vampires as well, although you lose 50% of the damage, I believe. So yeah, that's kind of huge, 15% accuracy for us right now. Other than that, for the preparations, I don't think there is too much. I'm gonna try to make some super potions, but that's pretty much it. After we get the ring and we get the potions. Oh, there's the first topaz. Do we get it? Yeah, okay. And there we go, Efateria's Aid. Okay, we did all the run-outs we had as well. For now, we are hitting almost 55, but after doing a little bit of studying, I think regarding, we have Irids, we have Harrowlanders, I have some other uses for Harrowlanders regarding that I want to make a lot of gut hexes out of them. I think the Irid is very accessible. There's a couple of reasons. First of all, I can make super attacks. That's going to be the one that we're going to be doing. And super attacks are pretty much useful for me for the rest of the game, although super combat or divine would be better, but like it's still the same attack amount. You can go around it a bit. So they're gonna be useful. It's a lot of XP, and only thing we need is Eye of Newts. The problem is normally you buy Eye of Newts. You can buy them in packets, and you can do all these potions quite easily. And often Ironmen use those potions for that reason as well. But for us, we can't get them like that. We need to go kill the Chaos Druids that we killed earlier in this challenge as well, when we needed Potato Cactus for Fairy Ring quest. Anyway, we're gonna go back to Fortress Dungeon over here, killing them. Okay, never mind. I do like the Chaos Druid idea, but yeah, wrap that. We're gonna finish this Herpo level with Tar, Harrowlander Tar. Hopefully we can figure out some use for that later. Maybe like, I think it's ammo for the salamanders, and I think there is some use for the salamanders, possibly, maybe even like a Calphite Queen or something. I don't know. Hopefully we can come up with something. This is not gonna be that much of it, but I'm just gonna get it done so we can continue the Sins of My Father. And just a little bit more. Let's go. 1 and a 2. And there we go. 55 hair floor. That is absolutely beautiful. We can now make super strength potions for the upcoming fight, as well as we are 5 levels closer to mixing mixology. This also opens up the possibility to use Limpwort root to make super strength from our Quarm. I don't think we have that much Quarm though. Yeah, we have our super strength, we have our super attack. It is time to take on the man himself, Vanstrom. Let's go! Very impressive cinematics, let's go. Yeah. This is going about as well as one would imagine. Shall we begin? Oh my god. I can't see the fucking lightning like it said. It's very hard to see it if you have the HD thing on. But okay, we can easily win this fight. Whatever, let's just go beat it. HDD. Oh, there we go. Almost forgot already. Okay. Oh, the difference between HD and none is insane. Ah, there we go. Let's go. Vanstrom is down. Oh my god. And there we go. Bye bye birdie. Let's go. And Vanstrom is dead. Sins of the father done. What a huge quest. An ending quest, I believe. Well, Theater of Blood, I guess, is kind of the ending quest for this quest line. But still, we got now access to Darkmire. We got the Tome of Experience for some agility XP. Access to Blisterwood equipment, as well as Dragon Medallion, Darkmire Teleport. Also, we should now have access to Dayalt Mine, Hallowed Sepulchre being the most important one. Let's go. That is so amazing. We can start killing vampires. We can, like, there's so many good things about this. We can get Slayer tasks for vampires, which are amazing because you kill them there next to that altar. For someone like a vendor-locked Iron Man, that's beautiful. Blisterwood tree, I'm not sure what you can do with that. I should look into it. Some shops and stuff, we don't really have any use for them. But Dayalt for Oranian altar and rune crafting, absolutely beautiful. And Hallowed Sepulchre for agility. Let's see how much more agility I'll need after this to get to the 3rd level of Sepulchre. There we go, 71. We can now do Mauritania. Oh, Great Brain Robbery. But we have every other requirement for Mauritania Hardtire, which then opens up Buderat Teleport for Barrows Grinding, Bone Crusher for Slayer and stuff, whatever. Slime and Bone Meal. I need to look into if I can get some use from those. Mortmire Fungi can be very handy for future Herblore stuff. I wish I could do shades efficiently, but 50% more runes from Barrow's chest, already being one of the best sources of runes. That is bananas. Also more Slayer XP if we kill things in Slayer Tower. We will be also requiring 52,000 agility XP. That's not too bad. We can either do Hallowed Sepulchre level 1 and 2 for it, or we can run a little bit more Brimhaven. I've been meaning to give the new Varlamore rooftop course a try as well, so I might do that for the 50k XP. It should be, I think that place yields something like that per hour, so I think I'm gonna just straight up look into doing the Great Brain Robbery. Yeah, we have to get our fur by killing these guys. It's 1 in 5 that they drop them. I might need to kill 50 of them regarding the drop chance. But what can you do? I can't buy them. Hey! We have a snakeskin shield. That's something. We have an actual, like, an ranged offhand of sorts. Shit one, but of sorts. Well, this is definitely way easier. We can get some good range levels too. I need to remember to use range as much as possible all the time. Wait, you can use the grey one to make the wooden cats too? Jesus Christ. Well, thank God we checked it now and not later, I guess, you know? The Sunlight Antelope crossbow is insane. Like, I do so much more damage in range. It's not even a joke. Like, this is crazy how it tears them apart. What a beautiful, beautiful weapon. Hey, there we go. 73 range. That is absolutely beautiful. 2 more levels so we can take the Atlas out. Oh, any fur would have been fine. So I could have just gone for bear fur. Oh, well. That happens. Oh, you're not even serious. I'm supposed to pick up this tinder box. I cannot pick up this tinder box. God damn it. C'est la vie. I need to go get my own tinder box. This has happened to us for like 4 times now. Oh well, what can you do? Haha, there we go. The great brain robbery done. 6,000 prayer XP, 3,000 crafting XP, construction XP. We got the barrel chest anchor, a blessed lamp, and a prayer book. The prayer book is gonna be extremely useful for the hallowed sepulture. Lamp is always nice. I don't think there's any use for the anchor, but I might be wrong. I'll figure it out. That's the last requirement for the diary. I think it's time to go to do that next. I think I'm gonna set these up today, but other than that, we're gonna continue the diaries when I get on stream next, and I'll try to finish some other grinds today off stream, like the agility to 72 and maybe some other stuff. We'll see. But let's go start with these growing things. Hopefully I'll have these, we'll see. I'm gonna go try out the worm, colossal worm course. I've heard a lot of good about it. And we still need the 50k. I'm gonna be eating and doing some other stuff for a little while. Shouldn't be click intensive in any way. So I think it's gonna be pretty much perfect for that. And one reason why I wanted to try it too. So let's get ourselves there. Apparently I have to speak to an anteater. Oh, that's so cute. No freaking way, that's so cute. Are anteaters actually that big? Well, anyway, it's called worm tongue. I guess that's a good name for an anteater. I love it. 69 laps. Hey, funny number. There we go. 72 agility. We can now do the floor 3 of hallowed sepulture. Barrow's wall jump is actually really big as well. And the Chaos Temple stepping stone. Okay, that is absolutely beautiful. We got 300 termites from that. I don't think I'm gonna really buy anything with them. Maybe amethyst packs later, or if I'm gonna do this later for some reason, I'm gonna maybe buy the skin for Diego, the dark acorn. I really liked it. This colossal worm agility track. It is super AFK. You can be like super efficient by pressing like 5 times or 6 times per run, and it takes about a minute. So what is that, like once in 10 seconds in average? But there's a couple like right after each other. It's really cool. I really liked it. We have reached our goals regarding agility. We have completed the quest to open hallowed sepulture. We need to do the mahogany homes for hallowed sepulture, and then we are all done with this skill grind. I think for now at least. Yo, no way! I just catched an impling. And I got a mystic boot. It's not nothing crazy, but we don't have any kind of mage boots. We don't have any kind of mage boots to get other than like doing mage training arena or something like that. That's crazy. Oh my god, it was just flying by me. I didn't even have a shadow play on. I couldn't capture it, sorry. It was just flying by me when I was coming here to do some... We're going to be doing some sawmill here. This is probably easily the closest bank to sawmill now. The new place in Ashen Auburnvale here in Varlamore. I'm gonna do some teaks so that I can do mahogany home with teak. Just happened to go buy a magpie at the Mystic Blue. That's so crazy. Let's go. And here we go. Let's get this started again. I actually really like mahogany homes, I'm not gonna lie. My stream hates it in general, and I like it so much. Like, no, please don't do it. Like, but I think we should do a little bit mahogany homes. Come on, guys. Mahogany homes. What the hell? There we go. That did not take long at all, like it never does with mahogany homes. It is a stupid fast minigame. Absolutely love it. It saves you so much resources as an Ironman. Love it. You can now fix broken breaches within the hallowed sepulture. That's why we needed the 56. I'm gonna go do a little bit of Slayer, just to have something to do on the side while I'm watching anime, and I really want to get the 75 range and magic, and Slayer is, I think, the best way to level those. So I just feel like doing a little Slayer. So let's go do a task or two. We'll see what kind of tasks we'll get. Hey, we can use this now as well. So we started actually the grind 61, I think, yeah. Damn, that's kind of impressive. 11 levels, that's very nice. Yeah, now we're gonna use this. We'll go into corner, love it. We got Hellhounds in Tabula Dungeon, so I can actually level range. I decided to go against point boosting right now. Not that I shouldn't, but mostly because I wanna do corners for brimstone keys, as well as I really wanna get monsters that give me a lot of XP. I think this should work pretty well. I should start using expeditious ones as well. Oh wait, the slaughter ones as well. And we got the Slayer task done. Hellhounds kill, 15k XP. I hit 60 Slayer there, but I totally missed it, I'm sorry. We are 1.5 levels away from 75 range, which is absolutely beautiful. A couple more tasks, 3, 4, 5 more tasks. The Slayer is going up nicely as well. The first useful one, well, Cave Horrors was a useful one. We need to open basilisks so we can start doing jaws. Gargoyles are pretty much necros. We have a lot of useful ones open already, but I think I need to kind of unlock the tasks. We need to start doing Dagonoth Kings. We need to start doing Lizardmen or Shamans to be exact. There's a couple other monsters that give you something. I think warped creatures give you a warped staff. I think I'm just gonna go to corner, get another task, see about the heart clue and go from there. Okay, let's see about the key. 101 sharks. That's not bad at all. I'll take it. And our next task is going to wait actually. We need lizardmen. Yeah, we need to open basilisks, warp creatures. Kind of want to open vampires at some point. Quite a bit here. Maybe I should consider doing some point boosting. But it's fine. I'm not in that way in a hurry, like time-wise. So I think we're gonna just take the higher XP and better monsters. So without further ado, our next monsters will be 40 Iron Dragons. I think if I have a shield and magic protection on, I should be able to be immune without a potion. Hope so. I think this is our first dragon task. That's interesting. We really need to restock our Moonlight mods, so I'm gonna sit down just for a little while at least and get some of these. I'm also considering of getting some hunter meat. We'll see, at least some. I do have Sunlight Antelope meat, but I do not want to use that to make these prayer pots. I'd rather use something like Gebit meat or something. Maybe we'll go capture some dashing Gebits. It's good XP anyway. I would rather cook them too, but I can't for a good while. And I think they are the fastest hunter food to capture. I think that's enough for now. Like I said, I'm also gonna go and capture some dashing gebits, probably to match the amount of these, so 150 or so. And we'll make some prayer potions, so we don't have to do them for a little while at least. Okay, I think that's enough for now. We ended up with 138 dashing gebits, and we have 140 Moonlight mods. That's somewhat ideal. I'll be combining those two, and after that we are going to actually go finish the Mauritania hard diary. So we need to do Mauritania, I think all of them. Easy, medium and hard. I almost totally forgot that, but I want to get that done today. So that's up next before the PVM stuff at least. Oh my god, I totally forgot. It's just all of a sudden it hit me like there was something else I was supposed to do in Harmony. We have an elite clue that I've been saving because I didn't have Harmony open, Harmony Island. And we are about to go plant the watermelon seeds there for the hard diary in Mauritania. Let's do this while we're at it. Oh, that's awesome that I remembered. Better late than never, right? We got a wilderness task, a wilderness step on our elite clue. While we are going to the Fountain of Rune, I'm gonna also try and go charge the Ring of Wealth. I believe that it's done over there. We can use that as like a teleport to Miscellanea and stuff at least, if we're lazy. Yeah, baby, let's go. We got it. Oh, that is so awesome. That is so awesome. Miscellanea, Fala. That is amazing. Let's go. Hey, there we go. Oh, damn. We actually got the casket already. Well, that's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. I think that's our first elite casket. There is so many things we could get from this. I am quite excited. Let's get to the safety first. Goddamn. Excited and scared. Go, 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 go! Go! Yay! Run! Run! Well, while we are talking about glory, I could really use a tinted glory amulet. Now that I, or a combat bracelet. Combat bracelet. Oh wait, I have barrels. Fuck combat bracelet. Let's see it! I'm pretty sure that's my first dragon item. Is there any use for dragon sword? That is my first dragon item. Dragon skimmy or something else, like a dragon axe would have been great for the spec thing. Otherwise, kind of a disappointment for an elite task, for an elite glue. Half a key soul runes and teak planks. What? You can't buy it vendor locked. Yeah, I can't buy a dragon sword. So this is my first dragon sword. I have no idea is this good somewhere. It has a spec. Never used it. 25% more damage from the spec. And you can do it 4 times? Oh shit, that's not too bad. I was praying you pull the third age. I just pulled the third age. Like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, so... And it was from a mimic though. I don't know if this guy could have beat the mimic, honestly. So I'm glad it wasn't a mimic. I think I don't have them on yet with Ironman. I just sold it straight up. Both Burning Claws, Ferocious Claws, and some resources like Restores and Bruise and stuff like that. It was 60 mil. It was decent. It could be used as a stab weapon. That can be a game changer. I have kind of been struggling with the choice of weaponry I have for Eclipse Moon. Because I do not have a stab weapon of any sort. Not a good one, at least. What? You fucking serious? That's still higher DPS? How is that? How does that make any sense? Yeah, I don't know. But it should be weak to stab. I don't know. There's something weird about how Eclipse works. Earthbound tech pot, whatever. Earthbound tech pot, I'll add. Is this better? It wouldn't be better. It's not even better than the dragon sword. Okay, yeah, fuck that then. Yeah. As it is stab, the accuracy is like way higher. But it's just somehow still like 30 seconds fucking slower. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess zombie axe is just that much better, you know? Still cool. Still cool. It's a really cool weapon. It looks kind of like badass, you know? I like that, but yeah. We need to make it a scarecrow. This is actually kind of weird. I need to get/make a bronze spear. Can I make spears? It's the Hasta thing that is barbarian, okay, I think. Then we need to make an hay sack, and I cannot buy one, so I actually need to make one from... I can't remember. It was something weird, like jute or something. Yeah, we need to do some extra steps for the goddamn scarecrow. Oh my god, I need to get barbarian smithing started for this. We could go kill goblins until we get one. How bad is the barbarian smithing? God damn it. Okay, we should be able to do this pretty easily. We need to do the harpooning part, and then we should be able to do this part. So I'm just gonna go get them done, so they are done for the future, I guess. You know, yeah. Fuck. While I'm doing this, I think we should just do the planting as well. Not having to use seed dipper is actually pretty goddamn lit. I don't think I've ever used a loom before. Yeah, I don't think so. It's kind of cool. I love things like this and the brewing and stuff like that. I never had to do it before, but now I do. Yearning some butter and like stuff like this. It's kind of awesome. I love it. Yo, we could use it on the hay bale here. Oh, thank God I read up on that. Let's pet the dog and continue. Who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggy? Woo. Let's go. But hey, 0 stamina potions, 0 stamina recharge, like trips. And I'm popping plus 50 running around doing crazy stuff. Graceful for the win, baby. For the win! And the task actually makes us create a bronze spear, so that was very easy. Now we have the bronze spear for the scarecrow as well. Absolutely beautiful. And now we'll know how to make hostas as well, and how to use hostas as well. They're like one-handed spears. They're pretty cool. I remember using dragon hosta. You can like poison it and stuff, and it's a pretty cool little widget. Okay, let's get back to the diary. I think. Oh yeah, I don't have the watermelon on me anymore. It's fine. We'll visit the bank, but yeah, let's get back to this. Graham. Guess did I remember that you need to get a Slayer task from Mashna? Well, it's actually pretty straightforward. After we've completed all the other easy, there's 2 more, Puka's Tin Snail and Blazer Scarecrow. After we are done with those, we're gonna go finish my Iron Dragon task, so that we can then complete a task here. Oh well, I was gonna do Slayer anyway, it's not that big of a deal, but it's kinda dumb. All I needed to do was not check my next task. Last time I was returning my previous one, but this happens. Okay, fingers crossed. I'm actually immune with just the prayer and the shield. I am not. This is going to be extremely problematic. How the hell I'm gonna fight these guys? Yeah, I think this is the way forward. We can be protected from all the melee attacks, and he's gonna hit us here and there now and then with the dragon breath, and it's not hitting that much even without the protection from magic. I think I'm still gonna use range just because I wanna level it, or mage at least, because I think earth spells work really well here. We can do this, it's just not ideal, but I guess it's just another, like a different way how we need to do it compared to how this work with main, for example. There's nothing wrong with that. There we go. I hate this task. There's nothing good about this task. We get dragon bones, I guess. I'm gonna try to save some of them for to make to bone shards eventually. At least it's done, and it's not that bad. It's definitely doable. It's just not ideal in any way. And there is worse dragons than these, so that does make me a little bit scared on like what are we gonna do about this dragon situation. I think it's 69 for first anti-fire. 69 Herblore is not realistic. That would be weeks of herb grind first. Then we could maybe possibly get to like grind the actual XP. Other couple days at least. Quite a task to undertake right now, honestly. I guess we'll see. But okay, we can now continue the easy diary at least, so let's pick up that. Let's see what task we get. 34 Skelly Boys. I think there's a skeleton that could be kinda useful even for us to grind. I'm gonna look into it. I think I'm gonna just do this task, you know, and then we're gonna continue the medium diary. But let's pick up the diary fast first. Oh yeah, we could kill the wilderness boss. I don't know, can I actually kill him? The easier one. There we go, easy diary done. We got the pants. We can teleport to Slime Pit beneath the Ectophantus twice a day. There's a chance Ghast will ignore you on the swamp, and 2.5% increased XP on Slayer Tower. Also, Herblore XP, 2.5k. Absolutely beautiful. While we got the Slayer task to kill skeletons, I'm actually gonna go kill Betty on just a bit with my friend, and possibly even Calvarion. There's so many things I would love to get from these, and I kind of feel a little bit wild, so let's see how this goes. Should be fun. Sit down, boy. We only need to kill like 2 more or something. And super combats, that's actually kind of big for me. I can't even make them right now. But yeah, we only need to kill a couple more and I'm done with the task. This is stupid good XP as well. Really appreciate the company, thank you.
Yeah, but I'm one-shotting them. I'm not really
Hey,
making
there's
them
a
wait
PK,
that much
PK,
longer.
PK. Run.
We gotta hop. Hop worlds. Don't pop out of there.
I already went out.
Oh, I'm fucked then. I'm fucked.
I've always just ran, so I just did what I'm used to doing. Yeah, then we got the task done. I think I killed a Skelly Boy again by accident. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get the combat achievements and then we're done here for now. And that should be the combat task as well. More blood wounds. We can do like a couple more kills if you want. I'm done otherwise.
Here for as long as you need me, brother. I'm jamming.
I don't see why we shouldn't kill a couple more times while we're here.
What's that XP that you're getting from that? That's kind of crazy. And 209 pieces of 8 as well. We lost it 19 to 0, but I still got like a decent amount of stuff. Maybe we should look into this a little bit, see if there's something in this minigame. There's a lot of people playing it, a lot of maxed accounts playing it. Like, why? Green logging? The only thing that I can think of is collection log. Nevertheless, you've completed all the medium tasks in Mauritania. And for that, I am rewarded by Lex level 2, 5 daily slime pit teleports, built-in ghost speak amulet, bone meal for bones for you, okay? And 5% more XP in the Slayer Tower. Still really not any of the ones that I'm looking for, but good stuff nevertheless. Ooh, magpie. Last time I got something really good from a magpie. Like mystic boots and something like that. Mythic boots or whatever. Yo, that's not too shabby. 4 rings of life. Like magpies go hard, guys. No joke. Let's go. I didn't even remember we opened this shortcut too. This is a perfect shortcut as an example of some of the shortcuts, how insanely good they are. It's always like, I've always done agility grinds in like big bunches. So I go there and I do the agility and I get back with like 15, 20, 25 more levels all of a sudden. What am I doing wrong? Only works one way, so you must go from top down. This is one of those beautiful, beautiful shortcuts. What am I doing wrong though? Do I have to... Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. Alrighty then. We need to make a portal chamber. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Where did you... Oh, there's portal chamber. 100k for that. So whatever. We can do these. I guess we'll have our first, like, actual portal. I actually still have this portal with my main. What happened to my blood runes? I banked them? Oh, Jesus fucking I actually have still this same portal with my main because it's such an amazing access to cannabis. There is the fairy ring close by, but this is still better. And I have Nexus nowadays with it, so never had a need to remove it or change it to anything else. It's been working great. Not the worst portal to be forced to do, honestly. And there we go. We are done. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my god, we actually got the Mauritania heart done already. Picked double Mort Meyer fungi. Beautiful. Can't remember what it is used in Herblore, but I'm sure we can come up with something useful for it. More experience from Burning Shades. Sadly, that is extremely hard for us. Or stupid. It's not hard, but it's not reasonable either. More runes from Barrows. Oh yeah, baby. That's what we're here for. Also, more pay and bones per day and 7.5% increase Slayer XP in a Slayer Tower. The disciplines at the Ectophantus have something for you too. Oh yeah, baby. We're about to go get ourselves a bone crusher. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's beautiful. That's what we like to see. There we go. Bone crusher acquired. Ectos I have. We could do some bone sacrificing quite easily right now here.
while we are here. Yeah, 600 will be fine for now, but absolutely beautiful. We got the bone crusher, that is so lovely. And Mauritania X3, that's actually really good. Now we can do the barrows like very efficiently with 50% more rewards that we're looking for. Gotta love that. And also one last thing. Bada bim bada boom. 56 hair blower, super energy mix. There we go. Yeah, I think for now we're gonna go back to moons. Gonna go do that for a bit and go from there. Hopefully get a couple more uniques at least and some levels too. Beautiful. And that does it for today. Absolutely beautiful stuff today with all the grinds we got done. And like I said there, next episode, it's time to take on moons for real. If you enjoyed the episode, consider leaving a like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any future content. All our content is filmed live at geek.com/PastoryHellman. For now, remember to stay awesome, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.